Welcome to TradeTheMBI.com. This is John's reports for the 2nd of June. And, well, we had the brief stint of white above magenta that led to some softness. We weren't expecting a whole lot because we also had rising DSC steel short-term buyers keeping things afloat and pretty much just filled back to the ABM yellow, allowing it to get caught up to where we are. As you can see, though, we've got magenta below yellow, but yellow is still riding pretty high, just below the 33. So equivalently within the configurations that are, soft to weak, if not even probably within short distance of sell signal. What I'd want to see is that white pivot back up, and that would result in lower action. But we're going to see it intraday anyway. It's been pretty clear what's been happening as we've spiked most intraday activity and then fade back down. So from a NASDAQ standpoint, it's been weaker all along. Had that crossover of the white much earlier, and you can see how it's just pretty much formed a ceiling, a cap top of where the NASDAQ can move from there until that changes. Of course, you got new fund money coming in, so the potential is there that you can start to see some new buying spurts. It just depends on if there's going to be rotation, and we've been seeing that throughout, and then the NASDAQ has been weaker in general, and with negative shakeout starting after having been positive, and then it just faded off, and today potentially could get worse for it. From a euro standpoint, a little bit of a trade-off there, some lingering questions as to how much of that stimulus will actually get passed, as it seems some lawmakers are not comfortable with the ridiculous nature of things, but we've all heard that before. So from our shortened holiday trade that was right here to the start off of pre-market was just all buy, but it led to positive extremes, the start of which was right here at that low 42.10, 3/4, so 42.11 roughly. And then as we popped up, it was just a matter of waiting because we already had the white magenta over, white MBI over magenta, and it was just a matter of waiting for it to dip below the 33 action where you actually had to move up, and that actually started right here. We ended up with still a little bit more of a pop-up, and then the secondary one took place right there, rightfully the exact same price range, and from there that's where these little blue candles pop in when it's most effective, and boom, sure enough, that led to a fill of that was pretty straightforward. And then each time we had any little pop-up action, boom, that meant back to the lows and made new ones, and then did it again, new lows, did it again, and new lows. So isn't that fun? Keeps it simple. Pretty straightforward action from that view. It just kind of made it easy, makes it more relaxing and fun when you can see that from a broader perspective. And as I was pointing out in my other chart here, same action, but this is where I start to convert some of these dots into the actual paint bars, working on the blue ones next, and so that will turn them red earlier. They won't be dark red or anything special like that. It's just going to be red, but for the sake of seeing where each of the different dots has its action, it just gives a clearer indication. And for anyone who missed it on the Skype chat, I did go over just before the June 1 video report what the criteria were for these specific dots, the blue as well as the gray ones as well. So that information is there. As always, though, I will continue to update the Skype chat and put up relevant details, and I will send out any updates as they develop and can really add to the simplicity of what we're doing here. Trade well, and we'll talk to you later.